I grew up watching my mother take care of everyone, except me. And I think one of the hardest pains a child can feel is realizing they have to compete for love inside their own home. Because when we're little, we believe a mother means protection, comfort, safety. But some children grow up learning that love can also feel like absence. And maybe that was the most painful part of my childhood. My mother was physically present sometimes, but emotionally, she never truly chose me. Today, as an adult, I can understand that she was probably carrying her own pain. I can understand that she was likely trying to survive the only way she knew how. But the truth is, understanding doesn't erase the emptiness that stayed inside me. Because children don't think like adults. Children simply feel. And I constantly felt like I was never a priority in her life. I remember spending hours waiting for my mother to come home. And when she finally arrived, it felt like her body was there, but her mind was somewhere else. She talked to other people, solved other people's problems, took care of everyone else. But with me, there always seemed to be this invisible distance. And for a long time, I thought the problem was me. I thought maybe I wasn't interesting enough, good enough, important enough. So I started trying to earn love. And honestly, that was one of the most destructive things I learned in childhood. Because when a child grows up believing they have to earn love, they become an adult who accepts emotional crumbs. I became the person who did everything for everyone else. The person who tried to please everybody. The person who was terrified of disappointing people. Because deep down, I believed that if I could just be perfect enough, maybe someone would finally choose to stay. I remember one time when I was around 9 years old. My school organized a presentation for the parents, and I spent weeks practicing. Weeks. Because I wanted my mother to feel proud of me. I wanted to look into the audience and see her smiling. And that day, I kept searching for her in the crowd over and over again, but she never showed up. And I remember trying to pretend it didn't hurt me. Because when you grow up emotionally neglected, you learn very early how to hide your sadness. You learn to pretend you understand. She was busy. She works hard. Maybe something happened. But deep down, I just wanted to feel important to someone. And maybe that's what many people don't understand about emotional neglect. It's not about lacking food. It's not about lacking clothes. It's not about poverty. Sometimes a person gives you everything materially, except emotional presence. And that slowly destroys a child from the inside. Because the child starts believing they don't deserve attention. I grew up watching my mother emotionally care for other people while I learned to deal with my pain alone. She listened to her friends' problems, helped family members, worried about relationships. But she rarely asked how I was really feeling. And over time, I became quieter. Because eventually, a child stops asking for affection just to avoid rejection again. And do you know what's worse? When you grow up like that, you carry that emotional emptiness into adulthood without even realizing it. You accept unbalanced relationships. You settle for less. You become afraid of abandonment. You develop emotional anxiety. You blame yourself for everything. Because deep down, there's still a little child trying to prove they deserve love. It took me many years to understand that. Years to realize that constant feeling of emptiness didn't come from nowhere. It was born in childhood. In the small absences. In broken promises. In the moments when I emotionally needed my mother. And she simply wasn't truly there for me. And maybe the worst part was that nobody noticed it. Because from the outside, everything looked normal. I had a home, food, clothes. But emotionally, I felt completely alone. And for many years, I felt guilty for thinking that way. Because I kept telling myself, maybe I'm exaggerating, maybe I'm ungrateful. But today I understand something very important. Emotional needs are real needs too. A child needs to feel seen, needs to feel important, needs to feel like someone is emotionally available for them. And when that doesn't happen, something breaks inside them. Today I realize how much that lack of affection affected the way I connected with people. I accepted almost any emotional crumb. Any small amount of attention felt like love to me. because I had become used to surviving emotionally with very little. And that hurt me many times. I gave too much of myself, expected too much, attached too deeply, all because deep down, I was still that little girl trying to finally feel chosen. But do you know what changed my life? Understanding that the love I didn't receive does not define the love I deserve. And honestly, that was one of the hardest lessons I ever had to learn. Because people who grow up emotionally neglected almost always believe they have to earn love. But healthy love should never have to be begged for. Today, I don't hate my mother. I don't carry the same anger anymore. Over time, I realized that hurt people often hurt others without even realizing it. Maybe she did the best she could emotionally, but that doesn't change the fact that it hurt. And I think it's important to talk about this because so many people carry silent emotional wounds caused by their own families. Wounds nobody sees. Wounds that leave no physical scars, but wounds that shape an entire life. Today, I'm still learning how to heal that little girl. Still learning that I don't need to destroy myself trying to be enough for everyone else. Still learning that I deserve love without needing to prove anything. And maybe that's the most important message in this video. If you grew up feeling emotionally invisible, it was never your fault. You were not difficult to love. You were not asking for too much. You were simply a child wanting affection from the person who was supposed to love you the most. And no child should ever grow up feeling like they have to earn love inside their own home.